shenanigans once again, and Jukebox with the massive spy plays right there.
Yeah, they are looking strong right now. Broder got the momentum. I mean, Zaibatsu, even in that situation, sure, you're not expecting a spy, but somebody has to be watching behind for drop down. Like, nobody was looking behind, and they're just all standing around getting healed up. They got punished, man, rightly so. Well played by Jukebox. And now Merlin sitting on 80%, 2 knots on 60. That's a significant advantage to push on. They just trade and spam here from the ramp room though. They realise there's no stickies. Broder are going to be able to move through left for free and work the garage. They're probably going to go directly on because they realise the advantage isn't that great. 2 knots on 90% though. Uber has come in. They're leading with Zebo and Rib following up with the stickies. Tumble picks up T-Mac on the flank. Bibbin's gone down though, and Zebo gets stranded behind. They haven't blocked the point though. They won't get it in time. A Soda Bob as well. Jukebox hoping that they'll push here. He wants to just destroy, crush face, and they will have to forfeit that point pledge.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic play so far from Broder. They're doing very well. Managed to turn that one around after the spy play, and again, Granary is one of those maps. You can turn it around. It is possible, and it usually happens. As right now, I can assume that there might be the double suicide coming in. Jukebox and Cookie, usually it's the two of them. Looks like it's just Jukebox this time around. That tells me two things, James. Either he's going to go sniper, or he's going to go spy and pretends like he's sniper. Either one. That is usually what he does. Let's see, this time around, he's going to decide to pick up the rifle.
Both medics just hitting that 100% mark, and Broder will most definitely wait and see if Jukebox can hit a shot here. Merlin just gave him away though with that medic buff. Sniper did call, and here comes an aggressive push from Ips. He gets the full Uber here. He's failed his jump back up top 3 times. Oh, Ips. That's heartbreaking. That one goes in the bloopers reel, but that's a man down and no Uber here. 2 Nuts is just healing up his team. He's quite weak himself on half HP. Brago is low as well. And Broder are already in on the left side. Brago hasn't done any damage to them to be able to enter for free. T-Mac is down. The sniper just popping off shots the whole time here. He hasn't managed to do much damage, but he will get Brago on the point there.
In the end, that all came down to the scouts though, right? Because Broder's going to pick up the 4-3 lead. If Tavik and Samzi managed to outduel Bibbin and Cookie, obviously that would have been a very different scenario. But in the end, obviously the pot shots that Jukebox was just hitting from that side, in the end, that's going to hit scouts as well. And those little 50 damage shots, in the end, that's going to prove a little bit too much. And when the scouts prevail, the team prevails. 4-3 in favor of Broder. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, they're not just on map point. They're on match point in this third map here on CP Granary.
Watching Bibbin's POV on this middle, he's on the point. He's just taking control of things as they deal with T-Mac behind. Jukebox also goes down. But Zaibatsu are still committed to this. They're happy to go forward. Zebasai is trying to do damage onto the scouts, but Zaibatsu are blobbing up on their left-hand side. Zebo comes in, tries to get some damage onto 2 Nuts, but just he's totally denied by Ips and Samzi, who they're expecting it. Oh, but look at Brago and Tavik going ahead, trying to get that pick onto Merlin. He will be bodyguarded by Tomp, but Tavik and Brago down. Uber's a piece. No demo man, you could push here if you were feeling confident, Broder, but probably not, Pledge, probably not.
Like, this is what Broder does. They love pushing aggressively. They love putting on a lot of pressure. It looks like they are going to do that, but they're a little bit late. It is a standard 6-man coming out for Zaibatsu right now. And let's see in what way Broder's going to try and break this. They forced the Uber. They have a slight window, and with T-Mac going down, they might have something to work with here, but they're leaving the scouts alone. Tavik and Samzi both full health, ready to go and play. And with Ips taking down, Tavik taking someone down, and Brago as well, it looks like, yeah, 2 Nuts has gone down, but Broder having a lot of hurt at the moment, and it's going to come down to the scouts. Bibbin and Cookie, can they do it? Bibbin is almost down, Cookie's almost down, and she likes it rough with Tavik. Samzi and Tavik, as I should probably say onto that one, managed to pull out there just a little bit of magic, in all honesty.
Bibsy waiting there to see if anyone was chasing him, but they haven't. They're just going to be happy to hold on to middle here. There's still 20 minutes left here in this second half, although this is match point for Broder, am I right?
Is this match point for Broder, yeah?
4-3 at the minute in the aggregate score.
Okay, right, so Zaibatsu, Balls of Steel. I gotta call this one. 2 Nuts is running Kritzkrieg. When you're up against match point on Granary, you run Kritzkrieg and you go basically all out, right? This is something that is going to be absolutely crucial. Can Brego hit the sticky of his life? He hit it earlier on Process, if you can remember. I called it then. This is the sticky of his life. And if he's going to have to hit one late, I'll call it then. Here we go! One crit sticky comes in, gets Zaibatsu! And Brego does the damage that he needed to do. Obviously, that's going to give him the point. And yes, he gets Bibbin. And that means it's a three players down. It's a 6 versus 3. They're not going to kill Marilyn anytime soon, but he's going to have to force that Uber. Jukebox gets 2. Very, very, very important here for the Scandinavians. The point, yes, there's Captain on the point. Broder actually holding off surprisingly well. Jukebox is jumping back. He's going to have to try and fight them out, and I think Zaibatsu is going to back out of this one as Cookie is raining havoc across the back line. Can he got 3, and he got 4, and Mr. Cookie himself, the forever number 2 scout of the season in Team Fortress 2 in Europe, gets the 4-man when it matters.
Yeah, maybe losing a little bit of awareness of the Uber percentages there. They went all the way in. All they needed was the force. They just needed the force and then they would have had crits advantage again, but they just gave away frags to that Uber. And now they might even lose 3, but they aren't going to go down without a fight. Brego, and she likes it rough, working that left foot. Taking down Tompa.
Oh.
Now he's beat it, Broder. Only 15 HP left on. Rib is going to jump out. Rib's running for his life. He's getting hunted down here.
You can run, but you can't hide, Rib. Seriously, you can try whatever the hell you want. He's going to stay alive for the time being, but there's a rampaging amount of Zaibatsu players coming in here, and there's absolutely nowhere they're going to die. Yeah, he's going to have to. It's 80% Uber at the moment on the 2 nuts. There's no way that Broder's going to have anything like that in time. Are we going to see the double sniper? That is my question. So we can see 1 sniper, 1 heavy, the standard Broder last hold against an Uber advantage. We'll have to wait and see exactly how is 2 nuts going to do this. Double scout rush from the top? Yes. 1 scout. No 2. There we go. That's exactly what I was going to expect. It looks like Bibbin is getting focused. He does get taken down at the very end. It took a while, though, to peek onto the medic right now, and it looks like Broder so far holding on, but it's going to be very, very close. Scouts up against each other. Jukebox, can he hit the shot? It looks like Jukebox a little bit unnecessarily as a sniper right here. Takes one. Marilyn gets one. Brego gets one. And Marilyn, with the Uber Soul, is going to be able to actually get this Uber charge off. And Broder holding on once again.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, big play from Marilyn there just to change the tide of that fight. I think it could have gone in favour of Zaibatsu, but either way, they'll not be able to cap here, and it will be equal Ubers. And now, this is fortunate for Zaibatsu. They've got a second roll of the dice. They haven't opted to change it up and, you know, bring out some pick classes or a heavy of their own. They're just going to stay cookie cutter and try and push in dry. They're going to go non-Ubered, see if they can get a pick on entry here. They should be trying to focus down Cookie, but they've thought twice about it once they see that heavy. Sam actually managed to escape, so neither team really overcommitting to that offense or defense there. Both teams just feeling each other out, and now they have backed off. I wonder if they spotted the sniper. They have full understanding of the defense setup. Oh, Jukebox with the body shot onto 2 nuts. All they wanted to do was a suicide, and gets that.
Can they really? No way. No way. Bibbin is standing. I was really like, can they actually? Okay, the force is happening, right? The force is happening. That is a massive big deal, guys. In case you're wondering, why is that a big? No, it's right. Marilyn went down. Marilyn actually ended up using that Uber, which means that Zaibatsu's actually not too far behind, as you guys might think. 6 Scandinavians, well, 5 Scandinavians and a Latvian, all rampaging their way on towards this middle point, though. Zaibatsu's going to have very much a difficulty holding this one off, but they have their 6 players. 1 bomb from T-Mac can change the course of this game, but 1 bomb from Jukebox, and everything can go down.
Marilyn forced back onto his own med pack as Ips turns around to pick up a frag on Rib. Brego onto Cookie as well. Then the bomb comes in there from Zebo and Jukebox together, combining for big damage. Soldier plays. Ips feels it's time to go in. Marilyn's coming in on the back with the Ubersaw. Gets 1, gets 2. He's got the charge now. It's a battle of honor. Wait, oh, 2 nuts pops off. He's going to force Marilyn as well. He's going to chase him down. He's trying to control the med pack. He's got a soldier coming in, because they still control that point. Now, Marilyn may have signed his own death warrant here. They're going to chase down Tavik. Is on to Marilyn.
10 HP! Yeah, he's down! Oh my god, Tavik gets him down! Marilyn was... Okay, right. I don't know if he misplayed that in any sort of way, but he was a little bit greedy. And he definitely held on to that Uber for a long time, but in all honesty, 2 nuts ended up playing that one better, more aware of his team's respawn times, and this Uber advantage might prove to be the most important Uber advantage these guys have had for a long time. As right now they're going to make their way on towards the second point. Cookie, the MVP so far, Granary, he's been taken down. Bibbin is going to try and block things off with that heavy weapons guy, but as long as they keep Two Nuts alive, this should be a round for
There's a sticky
Zaibatsu.
trap here. Ribs watching for that sticky trap. Oh, T-Mac goes down there on the point, but they aren't going to use that to push. Broder are happy to hold last here and see if they can encourage Zaibatsu to feel once more on a push to last. Really crush their spirit. Oh, look at this.
Jukebox is looking.
Samsy's trapped out there. He's going to go down.
Is looking. They cannot really afford to push this 5 versus 6, James. Like,
they have Uber though. They want to use that Uber.
yeah, but
they've got Rib on entry. Jukebox picks up Brago now. Two Nuts is thinking we should get out, and he's right because there's a back cap on, and they've lost a lot of players. Ips is going to get a frag onto Cookie there, who did not see that one coming.
Okay, so now there's a massive Uber advantage for Broder. And analysing this real quick, a Broder in good shape would push this instantly, and it looks like that is what they're going to have to do, guys. This is not the ETX12 rule set. Broder might be suddenly realising, oh yeah, we actually have to cap. 4-3 is not going to make us win, unless we really park the bus for like the next 13 minutes.
Now they're going to switch. Jukebox Sniper, they're just going to keep with what's working, man. This is a setup that has worked for them time and time again.
Well, on 3 maps, really. Like, this, not just on this map, just in general, this is the setup that they like using to defend.
Zaibatsu are happy with this, man. They're going to get their charge up. They're going to have another roll of the dice here, see what they can do in this rock, paper, scissors battle.
Yeah, but are they gonna, like, this is my question, are they gonna suicide a couple of players in trying to get that Uber force? Because against Bibbin, that is pretty much impossible to do on that heavy weapons guy. They might have a go, though, because you can see Two Nuts sitting quite a bit far back. And T-Mac and
Brago goes in.
Yeah, okay, they are suiciding. Yeah, they are suiciding in. Yeah, they get the force, James. And this is what they were looking for. Samsy even makes it out. So it was a 2-man, 3-man suicide. Alright, so not a 4-man, but a 3-man suicide. They're gonna have to block the point and get their
Maryland's close! Maryland's gonna go down!
Okay, right, but still, right, the medic goes down at this moment in time. I don't think it's enough just yet. It's not enough. It's not enough, James.
Picked up 2 frags. She likes it rough, goes down. Rib is empty on stickies. They just need to walk forward. +1 here and use the heal advantage. Mirlin is dead. They're gonna just slow it down. Why? Why? They're gonna wait for their scouts, obviously, even though they're the fastest class and they can get back into the
might wait for the
fight.
Advantage in general. Okay, the advantage plus Semzi on heavy. Are they gonna use Tvik as sniper? No, they're gonna keep using him as scout. The suicide from Brego in there, as Numlock says in chat. Why the hell would you suicide a demo? That is high risk, high reward. That is very high risk, high reward. If Brego dies there without that Uber pump actually coming out, that's done. It's done. You're all the way onto your last immediately. It goes that fast. Now with an Uber advantage and a heavy weapons guy, they're gonna fight Bibbin straight on here, James.
Yeah, they're not doing much damage with that heavy at range, though. He needs to get closer. He's gonna destroy that heavy. Now they will focus Rib down, but there's still the threat of Zebo. He's behind, although he is on red HP. Zaibatsu are back. They've just wiped them on last, didn't lose a single player.
And for the second map in a row, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to a double match point round. It is 4-all at the moment. 10 minutes left on the clock, and you might think that 10 minutes we're gonna get 5-4. No. We can actually go towards that golden cap scenario. It is 10 minutes left on the clock, and last round took 11 minutes. This middle, the most crucial middle that these teams have played the past couple of months. Here we go.
Jukebox is rolling out fast on the left. He's in position on the half crate. He's trying to deny this bomb of T-Mac, not playing aggressively at all. They just pick T-Mac and then push off that. Straight in, gets his man, gets 2 nuts down. Jukebox is just a mastermind in this game. That's 3 players down in this middle, and the call comes into bomb in. Brago's going to go straight forward here and try and help Ips. He will just get destroyed by those scouts. And this is looking grim here for these guys from Zaibatsu, formerly Crack Clan. They've got their medic just respawned at massive Uber disadvantage, but they've held on before. They may hold on again, Pledge.
Yeah, and that is really the one thing they're going to have to hope for. Broder, with their 6 players, they're going to make their way through those yards. Really get some pressure down at the second point. I doubt the second point is going to be the place for Zaibatsu to hold here. I think they're going to make their way onto last. They're going to try and see if a sticky trap can kill stuff, but really I doubt they're going to try and hold on towards this second point. As right now everyone from Broder making their way up top. T-Mac has spotted them. He's going to make his way back. And looks like none of the players of Zaibatsu are actually going to lose
straight
someone.
in.
Here comes the Uber, immediately comes on out, and this could be the Uber to change absolutely everything. Broder's making their way in. Are they going to do it, ladies and gentlemen? Broder gets 3. Are they going to be able to clean this one up? Get 4, get 5. And if T-Mac is going down, ladies and gentlemen, the second finalist here is going to be Broder to come out 5-4 onto CP Granary, and Broder expected to win the game here on Granary. It took them a very, very long time. But after about 15 minutes of playtime, ladies and gentlemen, the Scandinavians and a Latvian medic have managed to make their way through here towards the grand final up against Epsilon Esports in about an hour or so. That is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Very much so congratulations to Broder for making it. And Zaibatsu, that was so unbelievably hard fought, James. I mean, they're your guys. If they're listening right now, what do you want to say to them?
I'm disowning you.
That's like the Chinese father. You don't have to do that, man.
No, it was a good performance, but that last middle, they just got played by Jukebox. T-Mac wasn't as prolific as Jukebox throughout the whole game. Maybe that was the difference, maybe not, but I'm lost for words here. I gotta give it to Broder. Well played. Congratulations.
Well played to Broder, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to reach the final. For those of you screaming for interviews, I understand. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, today, and I hope Numlocked is listening because I want him here, in an hour, ladies and gentlemen, before the grand final, we will be speaking to both of the team leaders, Numlocked and Zaibatsu. And I really hope Numlocked's up for this because I'm kind of making it up. In an hour, ladies and gentlemen, is when those interviews will happen, and straight after that, the grand final, in an hour, ladies and gentlemen, is when that is going to happen. And obviously these teams, they're going to warm up, they're going to play it safe, and after that, we're going to have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be right back, and obviously in an hour, we will be back with the grand final. Everything is going to come down to this. The ESA Team Fortress 2 Cup #1, the first one, the big one, here by ESAGamer.com, sponsored by Ozone, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere in about an hour or so for the big and grand final, costed by me at Admirable. See you guys then.